I bet that probably 99% of the people watching this video could not become an American citizen. Why, you might ask? Because I don't think anybody today could pass the American Citizenship Test. As many of you, or as all of you probably know, our border is being rampantly overrun every day. They're coming over by the hundreds of thousands in encampments all along our southern border. But I have a question, since that's not really the problem that's been talked about time and true again. But American citizens, what are we doing about it? Nothing. But here's my question. In the United States Constitution, what is one duty that American citizens are supposed to do as citizens of our sovereign nation? And that is to vote. But I have a proposition for you guys out there. What if we didn't allow anybody to vote unless they could pass the United States 100-question citizenship test? Quite frankly, I think that would make it really interesting and probably lower the amount of votes our country had as a whole, all across the board overall. So today, I'm going to be taking the American Citizenship Test to see if I would become an American citizen. Alright, so we are officially getting started with the test. I am doing this blind. I have not looked at any of this in a hot minute, although I will say I do have an advantage because my dad made my brother and I go over all of this stuff for the first probably 16 years of my life every Sunday after church in a Dairy Queen while eating Star Popsicles. So,
what is the supreme law of the land?
And I will also say, spelling does not count. I'm dyslexic. It's one of my flaws. The Constitution.
So what does the Constitution actually do? There are three answers that we're looking for.
Do I have to get all three?
I wouldn't say you have to get all three, but there's technically three that they're looking for.
All right. My answer is it defines the government, it sets up the government, and it's the law of the land.
2 out of 3.
Which ones?
So it sets up the government, defines the government, and protects basic rights of Americans. All right, so question number 3. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are the words?
We the people are not amused with our current administration.
What is an amendment?
An add-on or a change to the Constitution. Oh!
What do we call the first 10 amendments in the Constitution?
I said this earlier. Bill of Rights. Honestly, I don't even think half my generation knows what the Bill of Rights is.
What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment?
I will give you all 5. I butchered the last one. But it's press, religion, speech, petition, and assembly. Genius!
All right, this one's actually kind of a tough one.
How many amendments are there?
How many amendments does the Constitution have?
Am I right?
Yes.
How did I know? How did I know? You thought that would stump me.
I didn't say that. I said it's just kind of a harder one.
It is not hard. It's 27. I remember because
What's
2
number
plus
18?
7. What's number 18? I have no idea.
Neither do I. But that's my point.
Yo, before we continue on any further, me answering all these questions from Barry, don't forget to go follow all of our other socials down below. They're all conveniently in the description down there for you. So just go like, follow, do all the little things so you guys get every single update about when we're doing this again. Now, let's get on with the questions.
What did the Declaration of Independence do?
We said bye-bye to George. We said he can go...
So what does that mean?
We said he can go shove off and we don't need you anymore, and he can go put it where the sun don't shine.
What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Technically, I think there's 3.
There's 4, but everyone only knows of 3. Okay, it's life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Side note further down, right to bear arms. Which is where people get tripped up because they think that it's only in our amendments. It's actually not. Because our founders knew that we would only stay free if our government feared us.
What is the economic system of the United States?
Capitalism.
What does that have to do with being a citizen?
You need to know what type of forum that we're using because they probably are coming from a socialist forum.
I want to be as vague. That's just all they have. It's just, what is the rule of law? Give me your answer. A weird question.
Arguably, the Constitution is the supreme law of the land, but it's based off of the morality that the Bible gives us.
Okay, so according to what they're looking for, it's everyone must follow the law, leaders must obey the law.
Oh, you're looking for that.
Government must obey the law, and no one is above the law. That's like what they're looking for there.
No one's above the law. Well, that doesn't apply to today at all.
Name one branch or part of the government. And you can name them all if you want.
Oh, I'm naming them all.
Okay.
The executive, the judicial, and the legislative branch. All three.
What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful?
Oh! Checks and balances.
Who makes the federal laws?
Laws. Judicial branch. No, wait! I'm sorry. The Congress makes the branch. The judicial branch interprets the laws. I caught myself!
No, you did not.
I caught myself!
You wrote it down. That is a miss.
Ugh.
Do you know any of your US senators? Current.
Why are you looking at me like that? Let's see.
All right, that's an X.
Oh my gosh, I can't think of him.
He is famous. He's hugely famous.
I know, and I can't think of him.
Few
I can't think of him! Oh my gosh, his name, I've mind blinked. Ted.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, my mind is blinking! Ah! I could see him and his wife in my mind.
Yeah, that's an X. That's
What?
Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz. How did I forget him?
Why do some states have more representatives than other states?
This is easy. Population.
Can you name 2 cabinet level positions?
I'm gonna go with everybody's favorite. Okay, you got your press secretary, and then you got your catheter changer. What?
The press secretary is not part of the cabinet. This is looking for...
I think he's talking about like Secretary of
State. Oh, that's what you were asking.
Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Agriculture, Energy, Labor,
Transportation.
Treasury. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance?
When you say the Pledge of Allegiance, you are confirming your allegiance to our flag and our country as a whole. Not who's the president, but the principles our country was founded on. Which is why nobody likes to stand for the flag, because they think our country was founded on racist principles, which it really wasn't.
What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy?
All right, the most obvious would obviously to vote. The next one would be to work the polls.
What is the last day that you can send in your tax forms?
Has anyone ever seen the Schoolhouse Rock song about taxes? Where the singer is named April, and she's like, April 15th. Anyone at all? No? Did any of you guys watch Schoolhouse Rock growing up?
I did.
Well, how come I'm talking about songs and you guys are just giving me blank stares like I'm crazy?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You've never seen Schoolhouse Rock?
I know what Schoolhouse Rock. What's the point is what I'm trying to ask.
They had a song about it titled April 15th.
What group of people were taken to America and sold as slaves? You don't need to write this down.
No, I will, because I have things to say about it. Prisoners of war. Okay? Because the only people who truly were sold to come to America were prisoners of war that other tribes captured and conquered, and they wanted to make a quick buck off of them, so they sold them to the white people.
Name the U.S. war between the North and the South.
The Civil War. Part 1.
Name one problem that led to the Civil War. They're asking for 3.
Okay, so everyone always talks about slavery was the biggest thing. Yeah, that was important. But states' rights was probably a little bit more important to Congress at the time, because that actually involved...
What did Susan B. Anthony do?
Susan B. Anthony created our flag. Whoa! Whoa!
Women's rights.
Women's rights. Oh my gosh, Betsy Ross, I can't...
Who was the president during World War I?
World War I, Great Britain, France, and Russia were allies. They fought against Austria, Hungary, Germany, which were called the Central Powers. In 1917, the U.S. entered the war, assisting the allies.
So we're not going to answer the question?
Oh my crap. I'm trying to think of the other song. Hold on.
So we're still not going to answer the question.
Germany, Tojo, the Pan, Mussolini, Italy, Churchill, Living, England, Roosevelt, and Eisenhower, and MacArthur, Stalin of the USSR.
So who was the president in World War I?
The song says Eisenhower.
Why does the flag have 13 stripes?
To represent the 13 original colonies, and it has 50 stars to represent the 50 states.
Can you name 3 of the 13 original states?
13 original?
And if not, can you name them all for bonus? But can you
Technically, they're not states, they're colonies. You got Virginia, most obvious one. You got Connecticut, Pennsylvania, that's 3. So that test was definitely a refresh of, like, my entire childhood. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think it would be that much of a ask to say that this is the requirement to be able to vote in this country. Do I think it would actually take some time out of everyone's lives to actually know your American history? Yeah. Should you already know it? Most definitely yes. And I also think it's fair considering if this is the test that we have immigrants pass if they want to become legal citizens of the United States, it's only fair if Americans themselves can pass it today. I think I passed with a 95. But that's just me. Alright, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, comment, hit the bell, follow all the other stuff. It's all in the links in the description down below. And remember, I don't want to teach you what to think, just how to think and know your American history. It's important. When the apocalypse happens and we have Civil War Part 2, you're going to need to know, your north and south and the Mississippi River and what branches of government are what. Because as of right now, none of them are doing their job. It's fine, though. Am I supposed to slide off? Camera just...